name is Chrystine, and I am a stage 3 ovarian cancer survivor. According to statistics, I had about a 20% chance of being here tonight to speak with you. I am very, very grateful to be here. First, I would like to thank the American Cancer Society and each and every one of you for being here. I really appreciate the fact that you put your time and money into this most worthy cause, helping cancer patients and finding a cure for cancer. My story began 12 years ago while I was teaching at Lancaster High School. In March of 1998, I began experiencing digestive problems, fevers, and swelling in my lower abdomen. I called my doctor to report my symptoms, and I was told I was sick because I was around a lot of students with germs. Ovarian cancer symptoms can be vague, but if a person has ovarian cancer, the symptoms will not go away. They will persist, new symptoms will come, and the symptoms will get worse. My symptoms did continue through the spring, and now included extreme tiredness. I called my doctor repeatedly to report what was going on, but I was never asked to come in for an exam. I made a very big mistake that I would like to make very clear to you. I did not insist upon coming in to see my doctor and get an exam, and it nearly cost me my life. I had a very aggressive, fast-growing cancer, and I was very close to being diagnosed in stage 4, where there is very limited chance of survival. Remember this: early diagnosis is linked with increased survival. So, it is extremely important that you listen to your body. You know it best. And if you are feeling something that is not normal or usual for you, see your doctor. On Monday, the first day of summer break, I finally met with the doctor who found tumors on both ovaries. On Wednesday, I met an oncologist and was immediately scheduled for surgery first thing on Friday morning. It took 5 hours and multiple blood transfusions to complete the surgery. I received my first chemotherapy treatment in the hospital 7 days after surgery. And on day 9, I went home from the hospital feeling like I was 99 years old. 3 weekly treatments followed for the rest of July. I had the whole month of August off to recuperate. I used to work out 4 times a week. Now I was happy if I could walk to the end of the block. In the beginning of September, I started my big guns chemotherapy. On day 1, I had my cisplatin infusion, and the following day was Taxol. These drugs made me very, very sick, and I lost a great deal of weight, and I lost all my hair, eyebrows, and eyelashes. I had this treatment every 4 weeks for 6 cycles. I would like to point out that my treatment was 12 years ago, and they have new drugs now that greatly reduce and sometimes even eliminate nausea and vomiting. How did I get through this trial? I was loved through it by my family and my friends, and my faith in God. Hope is everything to someone who has cancer. I hoped to make it through chemotherapy. I hope to see my son graduate. I hope to see my son get married. I hope to be a grandma. God has granted me all of this and much, much more. Right now I would like to say I love you, Richard. I love you, Jason. Love you, Joyelle. I love you, Roman. Love you, Ava. After returning to teaching for 3 years, I realized I could not give back to others in the way I wanted to and still teach full-time. So I decided to leave the job that I loved. First, I began volunteering at Millard Suburban Hospital as a patient advocate. Then I volunteered for Cher's Ovarian Cancer Hotline, and I'm now employed part-time as the Buffalo Regional Coordinator. I also became the Buffalo Facilitator for the Survivors Teaching Students program run through the Ovarian Cancer National Alliance. I give lectures on signs and symptoms of ovarian cancer to third-year medical students at UB. You can take the teacher out of her classroom, but you can't keep her from teaching. In closing, I'd like to thank everyone for giving your time to raise money for the Relay for Life. Many lives depend on it. Seeing all of you here overwhelms and inspires me. I'd like to take a moment to remember my 12 family members who have died of cancer. They ranged in age from 15 to 59. Grandma Lillian, Grandma Estelle, Aunt Barbara, Aunt Lorraine, Aunt Jean, Uncle Eddie, Uncle Rich, Cousin Barbara, Cousin Helen, Cousin Christina, Sister Ronnie. I still miss talking to you about our sons. Brother Jerry, there was never a warrior braver than you. Now, please take a moment to remember your loved ones who have survived or lost their battle with cancer. May God comfort and bless you all. Thank you.